Hey guys, Nick and Josh. Today I'll be showing you my Invoked Eldritch branded deck profile. So I played this deck last week and I went 2-2. This deck is a really fun deck to play, so I'm just going to show it to you guys. Okay, so for the Invoked monsters, playing 3 copies of Alistair the Invoker. Obviously you guys already know what this does, the best normal summon in the deck. So obviously on normal summon, this guy searches your invocation, then you can have a 1-card combo for a monster negate, which is absolutely amazing. Okay, on to our next monster. We're playing 2 copies of Eldlich the Golden Lord. This is the second package in our deck, and he helps destroy cards on the field, and he's just a really big beater with your skill drain on board. He's hard to out also. Obviously with the new rarities, this card looks absolutely amazing. It's a new rarity. Just take a look at that shine. Okay, on to our next monster. We have 2 copies of Fallen of Albaz. This is for our branded package, but he's also a good normal summon. Okay, we have 1 copy Destiny Hero Dasher and 1 copy of Celestial. These are just for your Fusion Destiny and for the DPE. Now we just have 1 copy Necroll Banshee and 1 copy of Fenrir. This is for your zombie world, and this is obviously for board breaking. Even if you're not going second with this card, you summon it and you get a free card banish on your opponent's field on their turn, which is absolutely amazing. Okay, so on to the hand traps. Pretty standard, just 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Droid Spring, most popular hand trap, and this basically counters any deck. Obviously you want to be maxing out on this card. It kills branded and a lot of other decks. Okay, that's it for the monsters. Now onto the spells. We have 3 copies of Branded Fusion for the branded part of our deck. This card is very good since our deck doesn't do much except fusion summoning, unless you're going into your Artemis for your Alistair the Invoker. This card also does look very nice. I mean, look at that shine in the ultimate rare. Okay, so for our next spell, we have another fusion spell, 3 copies of our Fusion Destiny. This is obviously for our DPE, free DPE from the deck. Absolutely amazing card. Just send, obviously, your 2 materials and you just get DPE. Okay, so after this, we have 3 copies of Pot of Prosperity. In my opinion, the best card in the deck. If you don't have a good hand, and you just open this, mill through 6, and then, not mill, but look at top 6, and take 1 is absolutely crazy. I think this card is going to get hit on the next ban list, limited or semi-limited. Okay, and another package we're playing in this deck, which is kind of weird. It is weird. Yeah, this is what it is. Sky Striker package. Basically, what this gives you is you activate Engage, you summon the token, you link into Kagari, target the Hornet drones, activate this because you still have no monsters, and now you have a token here and a Kagari here. So basically, you just get 2 free bodies off of 1 card, which is pretty good. It helps you go into your unicorn if you're trying to break boards. After that, of course, for the Invoked, we have 3 copies of Magical Meltdown. Okay, so 2 copies of Invocation. Obviously, you can play this at 1, but it's just way better at 2 in case you hard draw it. 2 copies of Cursed Eldland for the Eldlich. Very powerful card, and guys, don't forget it has an effect on Centigrade. 1 copy Zombie World and 1 copy Terraforming. Obviously, this is to search out your field spell. This can search this out, but you don't usually want to be doing that. Zombie World is for the Necroll Banshee, and yeah, it's really good. Alright, so for the last 3 spells, I just have 1 copy Thrust and 2 copies of Droplet. Obviously, guys, I know that Thrust can't search out Droplet. Droplet, I just think, is a really powerful card, and Thrust being able to search out your Branded Fusion or Fusion Destiny is really good. Okay, that's it for the spells. On for the traps. Okay, for the traps, we have 3 copies of Conquistador of the Golden Land. Obviously, you kind of want to see this in the opening hand because it's a powerful graveyard effect, but Yeah, he's just a good trap monster for the Eldritch. Alright, now we have 3 copies of our Elixir of Scarlet Sanguine. This obviously summons your Eldritch from deck, but it does lock you into zombies. Then we have 2 copies of our Hequero. I'd probably bump this down to 1, but 2, it's okay. For the Eldritch also, we have 2 copies of Skill Drain. If you have this in Eldritch on board, you draw it more than you think. I went against Vanquish Soul, the normal summon Raisin, chain Skill Drain, and that just won me the game. Skill Drain hurts actually a lot of decks, but Eldritch and Skill Drain is too OP. Then we have 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence. Obviously, still one of the best hand traps in the game. Even though Vanquish Soul does dodge it, it's not that much of a meta deck anyways. Alright, on to the extra deck. Okay, for the extra deck, we have Mirror Jade, Lubellion, and Albion. This is just the only 3 branded monsters that we're playing in the extra deck for our branded package. Okay. After that, we have 2 copies of Merkaba and 1 copy of Purgatrio. Purgatrio looks really nice in the secret rare. He's just really good at breaking boards. I think people underrate him. 200 for each card, not monster, so you can just easily break boards and destroy all your opponent's monsters with this card. Okay. Moving on, we have 1 copy of our DPE. That rounds it off for the fusion monsters. Obviously, DPE is still very powerful. Just being able to summon pop is really good. So for the Xyz monsters, we have just 2 Xyz monsters. 1 copy of Zeus and Knight, obviously. It's easy to just go into this and just make a Zeus and pass if you find a brick. For the Lynx, we have Unicorn, obviously very powerful at breaking boards, so Unicorn. 1 Kagari for the Sky Striker package. Obviously this is a must need for the Sky Striker. 1 copy of Link Spider and 1 copy of Appaloosa. So 2 more links. We have 2 copies of Artemis, the Moon Maiden. This is obviously for our normal summon of our Alistair, and then you just link it off into this. I've said it before and I'll say it again, this looks absolutely amazing. Just take a look. It looks way better in person. On the camera you can't really see it, but it also has this, kind of see here, this ultimate rare border you can see right there. It looks really nice. Okay, so that rounds it out for the deck. You can pick whatever side deck you want. I would recommend siding DD Crows for the tournament matchup, and Bestials, but yeah. Hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this, because I really want some feedback.